Welcome to the Friday, April 11th edition of the 3-Minute Press Show. I'm your host, Tracy Tolentino. My first guest today is John Gocek, CEO of Sofame Technologies Inc. The company trades its shares on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol SDW. The company has received $1.8 million in proceeds from a second and final closing of its previously announced private placement. John joins us today to discuss the company and today's press. John, thanks for being here today.
Thanks, Tracy.
Before we talk about today's press, give us a quick profile of the company. Tell us where the company's headed.
Sofame is a very interesting company. It's been in existence for 24 years in Montreal, manufacturing heat recovery technology. This is equipment that recovers waste heat from flue gases of steam boilers. And the company's been public in Toronto and the Venture Exchange, the Junior Exchange in Toronto, for 10 years. And only in the last 3 years have energy prices gone up so much that, in fact, now the heat that we send up the chimney as waste heat and flue gases has become worth money. And Sofame's technology is ideally suited to recover large industrial quantities, not for small residential or commercial applications, but for large power plants and large heat users. We recover that waste heat, and they reduce their gas bills, and by significant amount, minimum 10%. We've recovered as much as 38% of the gas bill by recycling the waste heat. And the bonus today is that with the rising awareness of green and the environment and climate change and greenhouse gases, when you reduce the amount of gas you burn, obviously you reduce your carbon footprint by the same proportion, perhaps a bit less, but it's still significant reduction of greenhouse gases, and that's helping us to sell our technology.
So what is this announcement today? What does this mean to the investors?
Well, the announcement today is the third financing. Today we announced the closing of our private placement, which was arranged for $2 million. Today we announced the final closing of $1.18 million, which means we exceeded our goal of $2 million because we had received $1 million about a week ago from an investor in Paris, in fact, from one of our partners in France. We just are working on a joint venture agreement, and they've invested equity in our company, and we're going to work very closely together expanding into Europe. But the balance of $1.18 million that was announced today is coming from qualified investors in Ontario and Quebec, and they understand the technology. In fact, today we had our annual general meeting here in Montreal to review the 2007 financial statements. And these people who are investing in our company today understand our role and understand the opportunity, and they're willing to finance working capital and growth. And we need to hire some more engineers who are working on international marketing, and we needed that capital, which makes actually the total amount of money Sofame has raised in the last 12 months $5.6 million, and that's all being reinvested in marketing, engineering, plant improvements. We have a manufacturing plant in Montreal, which we're upgrading, and it's very exciting because it's going to allow us to grow and prosper for minimum the next 12 months and close some orders, which is really the whole purpose of the company, is to sell equipment. And we have some very interesting orders that we're working on now, mainly in the United States, where we're focusing our immediate expansion effort.
John, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, of course, I would love it if people would go to Sofame.com and learn more about our technology, our product. It's a profitable green investment whose time has come, and we all feel very proud and excited to be working on this in North America, and I think we're going to go a long way all around the world.
John, thanks again for joining us today.
Thank you, Tracy.
Once again, that was John Gocek, CEO of Sofame Technologies Inc. For more information on the company or to view the company's profile page, please visit wallstreet.net. You're watching the 3-Minute Press Show. I'm Tracy Tolentino, and we'll be right back.